Historically, supported decision-making has been done from a best interests approach. Best interests is an opinion. It's subjective. It's what other people think will provide the best well-being outcomes for a person. But because it is a subjective opinion, it means that if you have 20 different supporters, you could have 20 different perspectives on what best interests is. Luckily, the United Nations tells us that supported decision-making should operate not according to best interests, but according to the rights, will, and preferences of the person. Preferences are the building blocks of decisions, and there's only one source of truth for will and preference, which is the person themselves. Everything that breathes has and expresses preferences. So there is no one that is too disabled to communicate a preference, which means that everyone can practice supported decision making. The responsibility lies with supporters to acknowledge, interpret, and respond to those expressions of preference. I'm going to tell you a story about my Boston fern. I am not a good plant parent, but I love houseplants. I bought a Boston fern from the store and brought it home because it looked so beautiful. Green, bushy, luscious. I popped it on a shelf, and a few weeks later, it was not looking so green, bushy, and luscious. And it was then that I took the time to look at the care tag that had come in the plant. And this tag said that my Boston fern preferred to have moist but not soggy soil. It doesn't like to get too hot, and it wants to be in indirect sunlight. These were the preferences of the Boston fern. Now, my Boston fern failed to thrive, not because it didn't have the capacity to thrive or it didn't want to thrive, but because I, as a supporter, did not acknowledge, interpret, and respond to its preferences. People, like ferns, have preferences, communicate preferences, and when these preferences are honored, they will thrive.